calling you out on your shit, I blame you. Because of you, you made Steve watch Man of Steel, and because of that, he just went from just being sad about the movie and thinking, oh, whatever, I'm not gonna watch it, but I still think it's gonna suck, to, oh my god, I saw this movie, and fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Steven goes on this like awful tirade every time we talk about Man of Steel because Dawn of Justice is coming out, and it is so.
It's not gonna be good.
It's not, and that's the terrible part. It's not.
You have not enough minerals.
It's not.
Some parts might be good.
You have not enough minerals.
Yes, and that's the thing that actually makes me want to go. But
I'm not gonna see it. I don't know, like if I would have been excited for it necessarily.
I'm not. I want to be, but I'm not.
There's nothing to be excited about more anyway. Batman v Superman. The key word in that is it's a Batman film. Bottom line, the last trailer is all Batman. Yeah,
It's hard to see none of that. So the part of it's like it could be really cool. It's really bad.
well,
Who's directing? Is that directing or is he producing?
no, he's directing. It's his film.
That's supporting.
So it could be, again, miles of flashbacks in betwixt the film with no context of what's going on in the actual story. So that effort's going to be fine. I don't know about Henry Cavill or a big ass.
There seems to be a lot going on. Like you have Cyborg there.
Which is fine. Fine, have her there. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Like Doomsday's in it. Like there's so much going on.
Brad, I have a theory.
What's that?
I have my theory is that they're
Your
gonna
probes are under attack.
Superman in the movie. I would be fine. And then we'll just have 12 more Batman films.
That's funny.
Good theory.
Batman and the Justice Friends.
No, not Justice Friends, Super Friends.
I like football. Your probes are under attack.
Look, we could they could at least have the Wonder Twins. At least that's absurd that no one knows about. I will take a Wonder Twins cartoon over Man of Steel. Yeah. Yeah, and you made me watch it.
Well, I think it was better to be fully informed.
Fully informed so I can hate it.
That's fine. Before you were not fully informed, and you were basing your opinion off some random bloggers online. And I didn't want to see you like that, and you watched it yourself. And you
We
made
are
your
the
opinion.
blades of fire.
Okay, so basically you turn me into the bloggers that hate the film. Or those that, or, because there's no middle road with anybody on the film. You either love it or you hate it.
That's alright. I don't know. I just like...
It's a terrible film. There's not one bit of that film that's actually good. If there's no coherent story, there's no character development on any of the characters. Two ranges. Oh, I get to be either A, somber, or B, angry.
Let none
That's it.
deter us.
Everybody else speaks in exposition.
I just wish... I wish they would have found a different actor.
Well, it was, I think it's Michael Shannon. Here's my thing. The actors they picked are fine. It's the problem with the script that had no character development for anybody. You're only as good as your script.
Give us your command.
And that's the bottom line. You can't. If Shakespeare wrote bad plays, would anybody be acting those bad plays? No, because they're bad plays. But since he wrote really good plays, then yeah, everyone gets to act in them. So, but the thing is that but if you think a script's going to be good, and what the director that has no real opinion on the script, thinking that okay, the script's fine because of the two guys that wrote it, then okay, I get it. But the thing is that how do you write a script with I think there's like 20 flashbacks in the whole film, with only the intro not being a flashback. For the first half an hour, it was not a flashback.
So, what are we...
I am here in the shadows.
Dawn of Justice is going to be a flashback.
No.
Leading up to the fight,
No.
leading up to Batman versus Superman.
It
It'll be a
isn't-
bunch of flashbacks leading up to
No,
that.
it won't.
Because there's no reason for them. There's no reason for them to change the formula.
It is gonna be high art.
I'm excited for Suicide Squad.
Well, at least Suicide Squad has something.
That's where
I am here in the
but
shadows.
you got lure me in with Queen and smash my balls. So walking in with at least
I think
live action. Yep.
I think with Suicide Squad, that's a risk-taking property. So they're gonna take more care with their characters. I think a lot of it. Well, here's the other thing though, is that it doesn't have the guy that wrote Man of Steel right before. So you can take that off the table right there.
Is the director like some kind of like crazy indie director?
I don't know who the director is. It could be M. Night Shyamalan probably. But either way, the twist is it was Superman all along. He was pulling the strings with. So I don't know if it was directing it, but as long as it's not the guy that helped write Man of Steel that wrote it, I think we'll be okay. It's the same guy that directed and wrote Void 3.
David Ayer. I guess he's not the person who was Wind and Fury. Training Day. What?
I am here in the shadows.
But they were not.
The thing I appreciate about the Suicide Squad trailers is that it's ambiguous. It leaves a lot to the imagination of who's the real villain in the film or hero. Since they're villains, you gotta think, oh, their biggest obstacle can be a hero. And as long as they don't announce hero, so keep people guessing.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm excited for it. It should be good.
Because if you take a look, because the thing is that if they release the I guess what they call the final trailer for Batman v Superman, if they released that before they showed off Doomsday, it would still be a guessing game of what's going on, of who's Wonder Woman attacking in the fire. Well, unfortunately,
Field depleted.
whoever decided to have that trailer come out and signed off on that trailer said, okay, I think it's good.
Give away the whole thing.
Let's give away each plot point, and so that way the audience could be sat there, like dumb sheep, and hopefully that they will actually want to watch it. Will it make the numbers as it wants to? Probably not.
It'll probably do like a decent number.
Well,
That thing falls off really fast.
well, the problem is that
It's good.
well,
It's
it's reported
To serve.
that the budget for the film
You have not
is
enough
$400
minerals.
million.
Wow. Wow.
And now with, and here's where they're worried about it. With
You have not
Deadpool
enough minerals.
making what I think
have
they made
not enough minerals.
$205 million opening weekend for a comic book horror movie
The enemy.
says a lot. They should be worried because Marvel took a risk and it paid off pretty good. DC hasn't taken risks in their properties and hasn't gone off the rails with them, embracing the absurd characters that are in their universe.
I still really like this. I really enjoyed
enough minerals.
Green Lantern.
The movie or the cartoon? I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really say whether it's good or bad. I think
You watch the extended edition. It's the same thing
You have not enough minerals.
more sense.
We embrace
my glory.
You have not enough
They
minerals.
could have probably spent a lot
You
more
have
money
not enough
on the
minerals.
special effects, which weren't that good.
that was the only turnoff for me with the special effects. Is like, yeah, I don't know if I could watch a film where like a majority of it's gonna be green. I get it, but the problem is that it's a it's just blatantly there, and you can tell it's not like an actual physical suit. It's just something that it was like copy pasted on this body. You know, granted, these guys probably spent hours and hours trying to put these suits on each guy's, but I don't think it's worth the.
We embrace the glory of battle.
There could be other things that they could probably do, but I don't know. Oh, great, the neighbors are back. Oh, they're downstairs. Yeah. So, I don't know what they're gonna, what the plan is with them. DC needs to embrace the third characters that they have, especially the ones that are actually cool.
Mineral field depleted.
Lobo would be a great addition to the DC universe.
We are one.
Even as a side character for someone else's movie. He'd be a good anti-hero-esque villain.
My life for hire.
Watch this final trailer.
You haven't seen the final trailer of Batman v Superman yet? It's a good trailer.
I am the heart of
Fortunately, it's all Batman based. And there are some things in there that kind of confuse me, but watch it first and then once.
You have not enough minerals. My life for hire. Loss.
I'm glad you haven't seen the trailer.
No, I really don't pay attention.
You don't pay attention. Oh my god.
I really don't. Like, in that way, you don't like worry about when it's coming out.
You have not
It's
enough
like video
minerals.
games. Like, I remember back in high school, I used to stress, like, about dates and shit like that.
You have
If
not
I'm
enough
Batman,
minerals.
My life for hire.
Mineral field.
Well, I like to know when stuff comes out because then I know what days to avoid things.
We are unanimous.
All the watches. Like, the first few trailers that came out, we did not look good.
Best being guys.
That's the problem though, is that watching that trailer, you still get the sense of of everything that's going on. If you didn't see that, if that trailer was before the one they showed of Doomsday, would you have figured out what Wonder Woman's flying into the fire for? But now that you've seen it, you go, oh, I know why she's going in there. Yeah.
You know, I feel like they should say that, but you know, what's done is done.
Well, what's done is it actually hurts them. And that's the biggest problem.
People are gonna see it, like, well, she fights Doomsday, I guess we'll just figure out what happened later.
We shall serve.
People will still see it, but I think what it is that you still want your trailers to be ambiguous enough to where it leaves a lot for you to want to see.
Warriors have engaged. Best being guys are exhausted. We embrace the glory of battle.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to come out on DVD or Blu-ray or whatnot.
I must see the big screen. When does it come out?
March.
March, I know, because like everything you see now.
It should be March.
I heed the call. I like for hire.
Yeah, March 25th.
That's soon. It's just
March to
Yeah. haven't seen Deadpool yet.
See enough. When
We embrace the glory of numbers.
Thursday.
I return to soul.
Check the company's
Oh,
So you can.
so far I've heard it's been a good movie. There's nothing too bad about it. So I mean, it made its money plus whatever budget it had. I'm not sure if they're gonna be pushing a second one. I doubt it.
Command me.
They might just integrate them into the universe.
That'd be fun.
I feel your presence.
Well, it'd be a good way to introduce Cable into the films.
I do like Cable.
Because apparently him and Cable were partners. You know, with the comics.
Your warriors have engaged the
I
enemy.
get off here and fall asleep.
My light for
I know I work too much.
our
But I have Monday and Tuesday off. And also I'm watching Survivor Series.
assault. Late o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Soon.
I'll be watching that too.
I am here in the shadows.
Indeed. Diddly do.
My light.
That's this Sunday.
Yeah, it's
This Sunday at 6 o'clock your time. 8 o'clock my time.
this Sunday.
I gotta get my
Sunday.
I gotta get my booze ready.
Sunday.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Never say die.
You require more Vespene gas. Assault. Late. My light for ire.
Justice has come.